Hello, today is Friday, February 5th. Happy birthday to my brother Jad. He's 43 today, February 5th. Friday, February 5th, and we're looking at the 36th chapter of Genesis. And you will laugh at this joke if you've already read the chapter. But if you were to create a #1 Netflix series about the future, either dystopian or a positive message, you could go into this chapter alone and find all the names of your characters here. And they would each be completely unique. For example, Jalum. It rolls off the tongue. Ruel. It's beautiful. And then we have several times Oholibama. That's one of the wives of Esau. Now, we could probably pronounce it Oholibama. Oholibama. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it sounds like someone exalting the former president, Obama. Oholibama. That's just kind of where I came to with it. There's a lot of syllables in it. Oholibama. 5, in fact. They settle in the land of Seir, which is Edom, and Esau, the brother of Jacob, is the father of all the Edomites. And the Edomites end up becoming great in number and very prosperous, so much so that Esau has to live far away from his brother because there need enough land to support all the wealth and wonderment that Esau and Jacob have both been able to procure in their adult life. The blessings from God. And the tribes that are born from the line of Esau have kings. And the kings are mentioned in verse 36. Kings with names like Bela, which is a boy, son of Beor, and Dinhaba. They thought he didn't have a chance, but he did have a chance, and he became the king, Dinhaba. And Bozrah, maybe, not Bozar, Bozrah. There's, Hadad, the son of Bedad. There's just great names in here. Great names. You could totally write your whole entire dystopian novel, and all the characters' names are here in one chapter of Genesis. It's right here. Now, you may be asking me, Reverend, what is this lengthy appendix on the ancestors of Esau all about? And the answer to that question is, I don't know. I don't know. Although the commentary, which is interesting, in my Bible says that the kings were elected, not hereditary, which is unique to kingdoms at the time. However, if you think about the beginning of the kings of Israel, Saul is anointed king when they ask for a king by Samuel, even though Samuel said, you don't want this, you don't want this. So Saul ends up being a crazy king and not a good king. So Samuel then goes behind Saul's back and anoints David. Now, none of this is in Genesis. So I'm going to get some emails that say, oh, let's go through Kings and 1st and 2nd Samuel. But that'll be for another day. Then Solomon is the son of David. And that begins the lineage of the kingdom split after Solomon. And then it's father, son, father, son, father, son. But in the beginning, Saul and David are not related. David's married to one of Saul's daughters, Micah. But other than that, they're not directly related like father, son, father, son. So that's interesting how that begins. And it's not really elected. It's something that the prophet Samuel does. But apparently the tribes of the kings of the land of Edom were elected, not hereditary. Thought that was kind of interesting. Maybe that was the initial thing that happened there, but that's a little bit of intrigue for you. We won't have another chapter like this for a good while, so there is some more for you to sink your teeth into. Thank you for reading all of these names in total. Names like Korah and Gatam. They're great, right? I'm telling you, you have to write this dystopian novel. You have all the names here. They're all listed here. Shema, Mizah, Zerah. Not Sarah, Zerah with a Z. Z-E-R-A-H. It's great. There's not one name that isn't unique. There's an Eliphaz, which is also in Job. So there's that. But the rest of them, there's one person called Basemath. That's the name. Basemath. It sounds like an app that you put on your phone, but it's a name from the 36th chapter of Genesis. So have fun with that today, and know that the ancestral narratives will continue with stories of Joseph in the near future. And there's so much inspiration for us from God that is in store for us. So God bless you.